Franchising was something inevitable, and that was going to happen. My dad was into the Dunkin franchisee early in the 2000s, late 90s, and I grew up with a Dunkin' Donut brand with them, and it's something I didn't think I was going to do. I went into a different journey. Professionally, was an architect, designed Dunkin' Donuts. And I think it was something kind of brought me back into Dunkin' Franchisee. So currently, we own 16 Dunkin' Donuts. Of the 16, 5 are Baskin-Robbins combos. We also are franchised Buffalo Wild Wing Go, and honestly, Curry Up Now, our first location started. One of the things that attracted us in Curry Up Now was the flavors, the burst of the flavors, and the most importantly, you can replicate it without having a chef. Which is a pretty challenging thing to do in Indian restaurants. I have not heard of an Indian franchise before Curry Up. And when you're into a multi-unit business, your biggest challenge is the product and the training. And Curry Up, and doing that in Indian flavor, it's more like impossible. But they've done it, so it makes your life a little easier in operations when you want to open in 5, 10, 20 locations, because it's happening the same thing at all those locations and easy to train them. You don't need professional chefs to do it. You can pretty much take anybody and make them a culinary expert with Curry Up menu. One down, 4 to go. And our second one is just around the corners. That location is going to be bigger than this, bigger patio, a lot bigger patio. It's going to have the bar part of it, more than pesto. We're already looking for our third locations, and the way the grand opening went yesterday, literally we had so many people just wrapped around the buildings and celebrating. There was celebration. What was the unique thing about it is when they mentioned Curry Up or Akash's name, people were cheered. It's like surprising because a brand from the West and people on the East Coast knows about it. And we had so many occasions on our soft open where people come, I know Curry Up, I've been there before. I know Curry Up exactly where it is. I know what the food is. Oh, you don't need to tell me about the menu. I know exactly what I want to order. So that's great stuff. When stuff like that happens, it makes you want to add more locations to our portfolio. The support is phenomenal. They literally held our hand and walked us through the process, whether it's from marketing the food or just training the people or how to find site locations and so forth. It's been great. One of the challenges for us getting into this concept was the food itself. We've done donuts, we've done coffees, we've done wings, but when you look at Indian menu, it's completely on the other side, right? The complexity of the menu, the amount of ingredient goes in it, the temperature, the cooking. We knew nothing about it, but the chef Vikram Das literally walked us how the process is. He's telling a story through the recipes that kind of goes with the Curry Up story as well, and how he teaches us how to practically apply it into the operations, what to be aware of, what to look for. Literally, they're running the show, and I feel like if I'm not in the picture, it'll still go great. I don't think we've had this kind of support on a venture at this level. So I'm thankful for their support. It's been great. I'm glad I got to know Akash from the day we first met for Discovery Day up until through becoming a franchisee, the site locations, conversation, marketing conversation, food, execution. The whole journey has been great. He's literally been my older brother. The feelings he gives and support he gives is what an older brother would give. So it's been great. It doesn't feel like it's a franchisor relationship. Literally, on the grand opening yesterday, he's been here working, exporting, busing table. Like literally, he's a family. Working with Fransmart was great. The faster response, the clean, neat, easy, simple process. I worked with multi-brands in this process, and I know the time it takes to get something out of them, and it wasn't the case with Fransmart. It was fast and easy. It was good, especially John, when she was there on my Discovery Day or even at our grand opening, and she's literally checking in, hey, how's it doing, or talking through some of the legal pieces during your lease. So I want to say that it's been great working with them.